All right, hello, Cheerskevin here, and welcome back to Nowhere, where we are casually inching our way toward the end game. In the last episode, we got some fluid, we got a little bit more fluid going. We got some achievements that were kind of laying around for us to pick up, which was nice and exciting. We've got a drying rack that was sitting here that I was going to... actually, that has EMC. Let's throw it in here. But yeah, we cooked up a bunch of different types of foods. I think today we'll probably tackle a bit more in the Astral Sorcery line. And maybe get some more of these fluids going as well. In the meantime, we have creosote automatically generating up. We have liquid XP automatically generating up. We have liquid starlight also generating up for us. But yeah. That's some of these, and we'll definitely need more as we make our way toward the creative reservoir. I would like to be able to get cake. The way to get cake is to transmute a pumpkin into cake, but that requires us to make a little bit more progress in Astral Sorcery anyway, which we need to do regardless. So let's take a look here and see on this lovely Astral Sorcery day. We got to the Starlight Crafting Altar. And one of the next things that we're going to need to do, I think, actually, we could get to a lens right away. Should we do that? Then there's the attunement altar is one of the things is that these require some pretty significant multi-blocks, and the attunement altar is a very, very big one, which I'm kind of bummed about because we have our whole system here, and I don't want to take up a huge amount of space. If let's look at the attunement altar real quick. Actually, attunement and the attunement altar multi-block. Where is this? Let's see. The attunement. Yeah. Here's the multi-block. This thing is enormous. It is a 19 by 19 structure. It does not fit with our base at all. Which is a bummer. I think we'll probably just set this up temporarily and then take it down. I just want to make sure we don't need it for too many things. So we'll need it. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to trust that we're not going to need it. We need attuned rock crystals for some stuff, like a Starlight Crafting Altar, and actually, can we? Yeah, some of these we can use attuned rock crystals. Some of these we don't need attuned rock crystals. We'll find out. But I like the idea that all of our base stuff was on our base, and of course it needs to have access to the sunlight as well. But of course, if we do that, then that kind of breaks the beautiful symmetry that is our thing. But all these platforms, let's say this is like 13 by 13 or 14 by 14. The attunement altar does not even remotely work there. So all of which is to say, I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do on that front. Let's go ahead and bookmark a couple things. Let's go ahead and take the the lens is something that we're gonna want to craft. Let's bookmark that. The prism lens is one that we're going to want to craft as well, and that does push us into some... okay, so that requires a resonating gem, so that requires some infusion-y stuff. What do we need for this? Okay, so we need an attuned celestial crystal even to get to the lens. If we look at how it's pushing us towards stuff, attunement altar, linking tool, celestial gateway, maybe we do that. Maybe we use the celestial gateway as our sort of get out of putting everything in our base free card. Because a celestial gateway will allow us to teleport somewhere else, and then we could put a little thing on the ground and actually have our attunement stuff elsewhere, and then get to it that way, and then actually not put everything on our base. Maybe that's the route we want to go down. Yeah, probably. Let's see about that. So celestial gateway. Now I have not done this, but I'm excited to see. Let's see what materials. Illumination powder, which is something we'll have to do. Star metal ingot. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Can we rush toward this? We should have, let's see, this, okay, we can use regular rock crystals, glass lens, ruined marble, star metal ingots. Let's look at the stardust and star metal ingots, and then illumination powder. Illumination powder is just glowstone dust and aquamarine. We should be able to craft that up nice and easy. Let's see about that. Glowstone dust. There we go. And, craft us up some of this, please. So let's put down 5 or 4, whatever, I can count. There we go, math. And there we go. Counting is not math. Math is math. You ready? Did I do that wrong? I may have done that wrong. Let's see. Yep, I did that backwards. Fair enough. And I put the things in the wrong spot. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it's a fun day. Okay. There we go. And yeah. There we go. Make us up some of that. Stardust is okay, so this we just need to crush up star metal ingots. Star metal ingots we get from star metal ore. How are we going to get star metal ore? We transmute Or we can craft. Okay, so we can take a basic reservoir that is filled with liquid starlight and craft it that way. Or can we get, how would we get iron ore? No, there's not just an easy peasy way for us to get iron ore. So it looks like that is the route that it wants us to go down to get star metal ingots, which is kind of annoying because that doesn't seem easily auto-craftable. But okay, we will run with it. Let's get a basic reservoir. Let's see. Yeah, basic tier reservoir. And I'm hoping that we get this back. There we go. And so this needs to be filled with liquid starlight. And how much can this can contain 10 buckets worth. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have some significant liquid starlight needs. And of course, then we need 250 buckets worth for stuff anyway. Do we just get one from this, really? This recipe gives us just one star metal ore. That is pretty brutal. Okay. Iron and stone. Okay, so the reservoir in here, and iron ingots, and stone. Ah, screwed that up. That's okay. There we go. Nope, it does not like that. Why doesn't it like that? Oh, it doesn't like that because we do not have enough starlight right now. I'm kind of wondering if there's a... Yeah, there's not an easier way for us to get to this, is there? There's no... We can't just, like, pour this into... And we can't get iron ore. There's no way for us to get iron ore and then transmute it. Ugh. And this does not have EMC. Neither of these have EMC. So I'm trying to figure out if there's an easy way for us to sort of improve this a little bit. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yep, there's an alloy smelter recipe. Phew. Okay, that'll get us to the ingots, lapis, and iron. Okay, so this isn't as bad as I might have thought. Yeah, because I was wondering, I was like, with this not being EMC and then requiring 10 buckets of this stuff, knowing that we're going to need a fair amount of the material, that would have been kind of brutal, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and throw this in. Should we pulverize it? Let's pulverize it. There we go, 2. Oh, and that gets us straight to dust, which is fine. Did we need, I forget, what were we even doing this for? Yeah, okay, so we're going to need a fair bit of this. Let's see here. Let's see. There was another thing. The lens. Yeah. Okay. No. Basically, all of the, for the most part, all of these materials we need. Let's see. We need more of this. Okay. So let's set up an automatic recipe then for the star metal ingot. We need lapis dust and we need pulverized iron. Do we have? I don't think we have. Let's see. Iron dust. Yeah. No. Okay. So we're gonna learn a couple of processing recipes real quick. We'll take iron in here. Yeah, so let's crush up some lapis in the pulverizer, and let's crush up some iron in the pulverizer so we know about those recipes, or know about those ingredients. And if we say iron, so yeah, if we iron will give you pulverized iron. We'll make sure to put that in our pulverizer recipes, and then lapis as well. Get crushed lapis, or lapis dust rather. Sure, craft up some of that so we can learn about that. Learning about things is fun. There we go, lapis in there. And then lapis dust, and that is the output there. So 2 more processing recipes to add, and just make sure throw them into the interface for the crusher, pulverizer. There we go. And cool, we've learned to make those. Now we just need to add a recipe to our our alloy smelter, so that we can learn that. And the alloy smelter recipe was what exactly? Yeah, 2 pulverized iron and 9 lapis dust. Okay, so let's we're gonna have to craft up some of those first because this is a processing recipe. So we actually, the lapis dust we've got plenty. Iron though, yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more than that. Okay, so 2 pulverized iron, and then how much was it? It was something 9 lapis. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there we go, and there we go. And we will teach it that this makes a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that thing. Let's throw this in here so that we can learn what it does. 2 pulverized iron and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, right, it's not gonna. It's annoying. Stupid recipes. Actually, now that's okay. No, it should. Yeah, the interface at least tends to push all the things in at the same time. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, we have to. Yeah. And there we go. Star metal ingot in there. Lovely. Loving it. Okay. Star metal. And that is the output there. And then, cool. We can throw that in with the alloy smelter. And then I think, just to verify, we should be able to crush that to get more star metal dust. Yeah, let's... So, yeah, we throw that in the pulverizer, we get a stardust. Okay. Cool. So let's learn that as well. So star metal ingot in here gets us a stardust, and we'll learn that and put that in the pulverizer set of recipes as well. And I do want to get a couple of these crafting up, actually. Just trying to hurry this up so we don't end up sitting around waiting for nighttime again. Although that's probably going to happen. It's fine. Let's see, pulverizer, and there we go. I need 2 more star metal dust. Let's see, can we get there? No crafting CPUs are available. Right, because one of our crafters is busy getting the experience stuff. Let me see if I can. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cancel you for a moment. And this is unfortunately actually taking a little while just because this alloy smelter is not the fastest of the things. So let me just manually throw some stuff in here for now. Actually, you know what? Let's just try and upgrade our alloy smelter because yeah, we'll go down that rabbit hole, I think. If we look at, the Ender IO tab, it does tell us, hey, here's a double layer capacitor, and here is an octadic capacitor. So let's see about those. Capacitors. A double layer capacitor should be faster, and then an octadic capacitor should be faster still. Vibrant alloy, that's something we're going to have to learn close to. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So double layer capacitors. What would it take for us to have this? Can I have, okay, I have none of those. Can we have this? Oh, right. Okay, basic capacitors, yeah, so we're going to need some more grains of infinity to get that working. You know what would be really useful is to have our celestial gateway, because then we could just celestial gate over to there. Actually, you know what? That's what we should do. Yeah, we should definitely get 2 celestial gateways, and we'll have one of them be over to our old kind of original area, and then we could place the attunement altar there as well. That sounds nice. I like that. I like that idea. Yeah, no, this definitely needs to be at night. Okay, so I stepped away and then came back and started recording again, and yeah, didn't realize I wasn't recording. Yeah, well, we crafted up these, and let me show you how these work. So I went out and I crafted up 2 of these celestial gateways, and what these allow us to do is, if you can see there's a little star over there. If we're standing on the center here, we should be able to hold shift, and you can see a preview of this area. And if we continue to hold shift, we end up in this area, and look where we are. We're back at our old base. So cool. There's a multi-block here, and we've got this, and this works during the daytime or at nighttime, which is really nice. And my thinking is that we will actually set up our Astral Sorcery stuff over here. We also have the ability to go down and farm for some more grains of infinity, which is very important. But yeah, we can go ahead and go back to our base. And now I think, yeah, if we put the multi-blocks over at our old starting area, that frees up the whole issue of, yeah, ending up with tons of crazy multi-blocks and stuff. And I think we'll eventually even move this altar to that area, and I'll move this celestial gateway down to this corner to sort of represent our Astral Sorcery stuff, but we'll do the actual Astral Sorcery stuff yeah, down in the old area, because that'll be fun. So that'll be something I'll do between episodes. But before we get out of here, we also were able to craft up the attunement altar. Now that multi-block, though, is kind of brutal. So let's go ahead and look at that. Research attunement altar. That is, yeah, so 19 by 19 multi-block. We're going to need 225 sooty marble, and yeah, just a bunch of materials. Let me gather that up, and we'll put it together down at our old base area. All right, and let's warp ourselves over to old Baselandia, and let's go ahead and put the attunement altar. I mean, it's very big. Let's put it up here. If we look again at the multi-block, okay, so I guess we're just going to try and eyeball the center, and we'll let this be. We're not going to worry too much. If we eyeball the center, let's call it, I don't know, there. And boom. Okay, boom. Yeah, boom. Let's go ahead and plop down the attunement altar on there. And I think I've been having some issues getting the multi-blocks to be recognized. I think basically we have to if we pick this up and put it down, it tends to be a little bit better. But let's go ahead and count out some blocks here. So this is 19 by 19, which means this is 17 by 17, which means this is actually 15 by 15. Cool. So that means 14 on either side. So 7 out in all directions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you see, this would not have gone well in our base. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this would have been brutal. 5, 6, 7. And then from there, we're just sort of patterning this out. And this is, yeah, that's Marble Arch. which I've got some of. I don't quite have enough, I think, but that's okay. Let's just look again here, and this goes out to, yeah, so just not including the corners. 2, 3, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then let's see, what is the actual corner? Okay, so the corner itself is empty. Fair enough, and then it's sort of a ring around here. Or like that. Are the corners included here? No, they're not. Okay. And then on top of that, so we can have, actually, no, I should build this into the ground, because why the heck not, right? We can leave the dirt there. Let me just gather these up. Okay, so this is a corner of marble. That's a corner of marble. This and this will then be marble arches, and that means we can leave that alone. And this is it's hard to see. That is a ruined marble, and yeah, there are only 4 of those in the blocks. This is the only area where we have ruined marble. And then from on top of there, we have 2 pillars, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 3 pillars. It's hard to make out, but that's okay. Yeah, because the total multi-block is 6 tall. So like that, and then, yeah, and then chiseled marble to cap it off. That's engraved marble, not chiseled. Okay, so like that. Okay, so I've got a little bit of digging to do. Let me get to that, and hopefully, I'm gonna go back and grab a shovel real quick. Hopefully we're able to get this done while it's still nightfall. Okay, diamond wand, help me out. Hopefully, no, dang it. Yeah, let's lay out this one row first, and then the diamond wand should be very helpful. All right, so diamond wand, there we go. Fill this thing out entirely with the sooty stuff, and there we go. Okay, now, yeah, we just have to surround that with arch and then deal with the these corners. Yeah, I realized I didn't finish this corner, so let's go ahead and make sure we've done that. Okay, we're almost there. I just need the side borders. Oh man, yeah, these multi-blocks are fun, and I mean, I love the immersion of it, but man, a little bit of pain in the butt to craft. I wish there was also a system that just made it a little easier to construct, because it is very easy to get one block wrong and then have the thing not work for you, which is a bummer. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, center. Okay, there we go. That is the structure. And look at that, it is glowing with stuff. That means it works. Now, to get things to actually align, to get things attuned, we need to actually, I need to shift right click here. Let's see, sure, Amara. If we hold this in our hand, it will put these little glowing things here. And what we're going to need is a bunch of relays that we can place down here in these spots. And that will mean this thing is ready to be attuned. Unfortunately, I don't think we have, let's see, yeah, we don't have the time before day to get a couple of relays crafted up. Yeah, before it's going to be daytime. So we're going to have to wait one more night. But let me go back, and we can at least get some of those crafted up in the meantime. Actually, if we look, what constellation do we want to attune to? Which one has the least number? I mean, they have roughly, I mean, vaguely the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to put a relay at all of the points of the constellation. So we're going to need 7 of these. That means we're going to need some glass. All right, and while waiting for nightfall, I did take the opportunity to move our crafting altar over here, although we'll need to change this multi-block because we're going to end up upgrading that soon anyway. But okay, attunement altar, here we are. Now it is nightfall once more. Let's go ahead and just grab, I mean, it needs to be a constellation that is out, that we need to have in our hand. Oh man, I have too much stuff in my inventory, and not an easy place to clear it. Let's assume that Amara is out. Actually, we should be able to see. Yeah, there's Amara right there. Okay, cool. So Amara is out. That means we should be able to attune to it. Oh, there we go. We've got dirt in our, yeah, fair enough. That we don't need. And yeah, with this in our hand, or in our offhand, I believe, we should be able to see, yeah, those little blue specks that indicate the sort of the vertices of that constellation, and we just need to put these in that spot to reflect, to sort of enhance the amount of starlight that we can receive from there. Is that, are we missing one? Or is one of them wrong? What do we, why are we not get, oh, does it, no, it's still up there. What's your deal? Maybe it's working, I don't know. Usually there's a big fan, yeah, okay. There we go. For whatever reason, now it's working. And we could step in here and attune ourselves, but we don't particularly need to. Instead, we want to put this crystal in here. Oh, well, okay, we're attuning ourselves, apparently. Fair enough, we are attuning to Amara. Okay, cool beans. We are attuned. But I need to attune this rock. Do I just chuck it in there? I don't think so. Oh, apparently, yes. Apparently, that is how we do the attunement. Okay. So we are now attuned to Amara, which is kind of neat. We can, if we take a look at the book, and perks. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So these have changed. We have elemental resist. This is different from how it used to be, or from at least how it was in Zevtech, which is, yeah, probably true of most things. Increased armor, increased armor, increased armor, more armor, and you gain. Oh my goodness. There are a whole bunch of perquisites here. This thing has gotten enormous. Okay, so yeah, there's a big amount of, once you attune to a particular thing, you can get a lot of perks from it, which is really neat. Okay, is this done? That doesn't look like it's done. But maybe, since it's down there. Oh, yeah, okay, so that is now an attuned rock crystal. So ladies and gentlemen, we now have attuned rock crystals. Hooray for us. We're gonna have to attune up a whole bunch of them, but we are rapidly making progress. So we will continue our journey along the Astral Sorcery tier, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers.